Alrighty then. Of course, as usually, that was the next fight. But yeah, what else is new?
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my
Man of Glass. The Man of Mirrors. Well, how was it her fault? And if he wished for immortality for her, how is she dead? I guess it depends on how he phrased the wish.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the
That's a good
void
question.
that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
Well, it can't be worse than what you're living now. Shit, what happens if we don't take the rose? The problem is, well, maybe the game auto-saved. Alright, As a witcher, our job is to put restless spirits at, well, rest. So that would make sense. It will make sense to ask for the rose to get it. And I can't see it being worse, whatever awaits here, than what she has right now. I'm curious what happens if you don't ask for the rose. Maybe it needs to be volunteered. Maybe it needs to be her choice in order for her to move on. Let's try that.
I can't take the rose.
Is it not what you came for?
Can't force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Look at her. Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
I do not know what I want. I'm so very, very afraid.
You too. You want me to take the rose, trying to convince me. Why?
We want to help Iris von Everec. And you.
Doubtful.
Generous demons? I don't buy it. Because you are demons, right? You were to serve Iris until the end of her days. End didn't come with her death, so you were sentenced to stay in the world of her torment for all time. Can't break the contract yourselves, so you need me to do it for you. If I take the rose, Iris will cease to exist, but you'll also be freed.
You're right. But are we wrong to want that? Our intentions are pure.
We're but bit players in this tragedy. A performance has gone on too long. We can't help the mistress, and her fate no longer moves us.
Can we be blamed for simply wanting to leave the stage?
I guess not. But I'm still not taking the rose. Maybe there is a way to reunite them.
I won't decide your fate. I can't accept the rose.
Will you leave empty-handed? What about your task?
Rose stays with Iris.
So that is how it's to be. Perhaps in the years to come another will appear to free us.
I don't know that you've chosen wisely. And though I feel no gratitude,
Me neither.
I'll not send you away empty-handed. Look, the petal edges darken. The flower closes and I am overcome with sleep. Good night, stranger. You must leave. The rose awaits outside this world. while I descend once more into my dream of what was. Olgierd, I wish to be with Olgierd, to gaze into those eyes, eyes the devil would be proud to have.
Farewell.
It should be Olgierd that release here anyway, one way or another. They are his choices. I wonder if we can mention to him that she's still there,
Painting's
in a
changed.
way.
Got the violet rose there now. And Iris, ready to see her husband again.
Maybe we can reunite them, we'll see. I hope that is the case. Can just take the whole painting. Don't cut the painting, dude. That's wrong. Why would you can't? Maybe we. Oh, this is bullshit. Alright. I'll keep it. And we'll see what happens. This will be my choice. Which is not the choice I would usually make. But it will be interesting to see what comes of it. Guessing I can't actually leave this way, right? Yeah. Can't live that way either. Why did you lead me there? Wasn't there a broken place? Ah, there it is. What happened to the guy outside, by the way? His friend dead. I don't see him. I'm also kinda sad now. That was a really... Alright. It was a very interesting place. It was kinda sad. It was... The combat was interesting and different than usual, although aggravating at times. But I will still take more unique experiences combat-wise like that. And what happened to them was really kinda dark. I mean, it's a Witcher world, right? So there are no happy endings, mostly, but still, we'll see, I guess. Alright, let me find the signpost. See what happens. I still can't meet Sunny. Why ask her for information and then me not be able to hit her? I wonder if I need to find her clinic. But I don't know where it is. I'll have to go around Oxenford until I find it. Actually, I'm not sure if you can find it without it being locked away somewhere. But I think I will try to do that. I expect the game to prompt me to go back to Sunny. Unfortunately, I don't remember her place at all. I don't think this is it. Nope. This is the... Maybe... this way. Yep, random loot. Yep. I like that they bother to actually make these places and that you can get in them. I always disliked when you can't get in houses. Alright. Let's try this way.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Alright, this is the entrance. I think I will do this off screen. Try to find here and pick you up afterwards. Alright, yeah, that sounds like a plan. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video, where I will either find the place or go back to Olgierd.